What's good, everybody? All Ball Podcast here. I'm Josh, and this is Connor. Today we're going to be discussing both MLB and NBA topics, so let's get into it. Hold on, wait. Before we start, just want to note, if I sound dead, I literally just woke up. I took a nap at 7 for some reason. It is like 10 o'clock now, so I don't know.
Yeah, we are recording this pretty late, but what do we want to start with?
I like how we end with basketball.
Okay, let's have No. I like that as well, so there's no
Okay.
point going against that.
All right.
The first topic today, do I know how to say his last name?
Say it.
Kevin Gaussam?
Gosman.
Gosman. Oh, I'm dyslexic. What did I say? Gaussam. I'm thinking of fucking
Gavin Newsom?
Gavin Newsom. That's who
What
I was
the fuck?
thinking of.
Why him?
I have no idea. I just love wearing masks.
Every day.
What else do I love? I love everything being at half capacity. I love not being able to play basketball at in shape. Gavin Newsom is just my fucking...
Incredible.
He's my daddy.
Just incredible.
Anyways, today... It was today, right?
No, this was Friday.
Fucking Friday, I meant. I'm dyslexic. He had a crazy game. You want me to read it off, or you can read it off?
You can read it.
I can read it off. He pitched 8 innings, gave up 5 hits, 1 run,
Yep. And
and he had 12 strikeouts in fucking 8 innings. So that was a nasty game, even though they lost.
they did lose in
To the
11 innings.
to the Pirates. They lost in extra innings to the Pirates.
Well, that's because the Pirates are just nasty, okay?
Are they nasty? I thought they sucked.
No, they do suck.
That's what I thought.
So I was kind of like, like I've been wondering, like over the past like week, I was like, okay, I need to like look into the Giants because how are they doing good? How are they doing good? So then, apparently, it's their pitching that's been carrying them because also yesterday, Alex Wood, former Dodger, is 5-0 with a 1.75 ERA. He went 6 innings, 8 hits, 1 run, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. So apparently, their old ass pitchers are carrying them because Kevin Gosman and Alex Wood.
Yeah, what about Caleb Bargar?
I don't know who that is. I know Tyler Rogers, but I don't know who that is. So apparently their old ass pitching is what's getting them through right now, and they remain in first place in the NL West by I think a game and a half. Oh, by half a game they lost today, and the Padres won. So the Padres are half a game behind first place with the Dodgers 2 games out, and then the rest of the division no one cares about.
So shout out to fucking Gavin Newsom, and also shout out to
Alex Wood.
Shout out to Alex Wood. Shout out to Kevin Gosman. Moving on. You wrote this.
Yeah.
Speak on it. Twins, Raptors.
Wait. Do we want to end on this because like it's kind of like a bridge to basketball?
No.
Okay. So
Okay. Look, I know what you're saying, because transitions are hard. In my opinion, when you can transition topics, it's W. But like, I'm tired and you're tired, so fuck it. Twins, Raptors comparison.
okay, so there's
Maybe
one.
next time though.
There's a few teams that are doing bad that shouldn't. There's one standout team that is doing terrible in the AL this year.
Ooh.
It's the Minnesota Twins. I think in our what was our video called? Pre-year predictions or something like that?
Yeah.
Top 10 teams?
Top 10 teams.
Before the regular season. I think I had the Twins at like 9 or 8 or 9.
They were up there.
Top 10 for sure.
Nah, your 10 was like Cardinals.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying they were top 10.
Yeah.
But they're 13 and 25 right now.
Oh, that's where the comparison's coming from. Okay.
Nothing's going right for them right now, and there was another team in the NBA who was not recently, they've been eliminated for a few days now.
And they were supposed to not supposed to do good, but we expected them to not be the fucking 12 seed.
Yeah, the Raptors had a pretty talented team this year that just never really put it together. We were saying, end of January, this team's going to get it together.
They just never got it together.
That's what I'm saying. So
They ended the season on a 7-game losing streak.
yeah, so this team, the Toronto Raptors, never got it together. But we've been saying, they'll get it together. They never did. And the Twins, 13 and 25, I've been saying for about a week now, I'm like, okay, this team's got to start winning games. Because, it's a long season, but they're already 10 and a half games out of first place.
I was going to say, obviously they still have plenty of time. But at the same time, You know what I'm
You
saying?
don't want to be losing like that. You're 2-8 in your
You
last
don't.
10
Yeah,
games.
you don't want to be 2-8 in your last 10 games. That's damn near the Raptors. The Raptors are 1-9 in their last 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're basically on the same team. That was a W comparison.
Yeah, so I think that this is going to be the exact same situation, and this team never turns it up, and they just sit in
But
fifth
that
place.
low? Okay, yeah, they're gonna
I don't-
pass up the Tigers.
Yeah, they'll pass up the Tigers, maybe even the Royals, just because the Royals they've been humbled 2-8 in their last 10. They might keep falling.
NBA divisions. I know NBA
Did you
divisions.
see what the Hawks? I'll have to talk about that later.
I know the NBA divisions mean absolutely nothing, but I wanted to see if the Raptors were at the bottom of their division.
Yeah, so I thought that was kind of like a W comparison,
No, I think it is.
just because like nothing's going right for the Twins. Like they have plenty of talent on their team, but they just
Speaking of
never went
divisions,
right.
I hate how fucking Google says that you clinched your division like it means some shit. The Hawks clinched their division. The Bucks clinched their division. What the fuck does that mean?
The Hawks posted like Southern Atlantic
Yeah,
Division champs.
They're at the bottom of their division, the Raptors, just like the fucking Twins.
Yeah.
Is that what the Hawks tweeted? Fucking Southeast Division champs.
Yeah, Southeast Division champs, and then it was like them
By
jumping up and
game
down.
2. Anyways, bro.
Yeah, so the Twins gotta. I mean, I'd say if they don't pick it up by like the end of May, beginning of June,
They got a couple weeks
then
then.
they probably won't end up making the playoffs because they're already 12 games under 500. And yeah, it's not that much in 162 games, but you're already 38 in, and you're not gonna. This team, like they're talented, but they're not crazy talented to go on like a 20 game win.
Yeah, I was
streak.
gonna say if you keep digging yourself into a hole, the hole is only getting deeper and deeper. So fucking unless
why
you're
they need to start digging
unless
themselves out now.
you're a crazy ass team, if you're that deep in a hole, you're just gonna fucking stay in the hole.
Like, let's say they win 6 straight games, they're still 6 games under 500.
That's fucking terrible.
So they need to start winning games here, and it needs to come fast.
Speaking
pause.
of, they do need to come fast. But speaking of teams that were in a hole that started digging themselves out,
I'd say they both already kind of did.
Dodgers and Yankees. We could pick one to talk about first, but I don't want to say that the Dodgers are out the hole yet. They're still third in their division,
Yeah,
and they're only two games behind first, which is you could do that in a week, or you're not. You could do that in fucking 4 days.
you can do that in a series.
Yeah, but at the same time,
They're literally in the same spot.
Padres.
Two games back, third place.
And then Dodgers 2 games back, third place. Yeah, you guys they're both in the same
record,
boat.
too.
They're both in the same boat. But yeah, I wouldn't say you guys are out the hole yet, but you guys are like
Climbing.
yeah,
Like,
no, you guys are like
hands up,
right
just, like,
yeah, you
pulling
guys
yourself
yeah,
up.
you guys are like pulling yourself out the hole.
yeah. So the Dodgers have won 5 out of their last 7 games. They lost today. They had a bullpen day. But that's fine because we took the series against the Marlins. And then the Yankees, as you may have known because of last episode, we said that they had kind of turned it up. They are continuing to win 6-4 in the last 10 games.
Tyler Anderson, the only Yankees fan I know, I think. He's the only Yankees fan I know. Suck my dick. My Blue Jays are half a game above your fucking New York Yankees. We were what? We were 5th for a little bit. We were 4th for a while.
Probably fits for like a few days, yeah.
And now we're half a game above 3rd and 4th, so fucking talk to me nice or don't talk to me at all. My Blue Jays are fucking nasty.
I don't even know how they're winning games.
Fucking Bo Bichette, he's the reason we win games. Fucking Vlad Guerrero, he's the reason we win games. Fucking...
And the rest are nobody.
Nah, there's one more. Don't fucking tell me. I wanted his jersey, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
He's
The
your...
black dude.
No, not even the black dude,
Oh,
but
who?
it could be the black dude. Well, it's your cousin.
Oh, Ryu. Shout out fucking Ryu. Wow. How did I forget Ryu? Is he
That's
still
why.
wearing 99?
Yeah.
Okay, fucking shout out Ryu. My bad. And then you want me to get a Bo Bichette jersey, but like, nah.
Yeah, he'll be there for longer, so it'll be longer use.
No, I'm gonna wear the Ryu jersey forever.
But moving on, so those 2 powerhouse teams look like they're slowly climbing out of their holes. Pause.
Dodgers shouldn't have even been in that hole. You guys were doing shit for a little bit. Because you guys started off the season so well.
And then so bad.
It was literally like, you know, like the heartbeat where it's like beep. And it goes like up and down. You guys went beep. And now you guys are back right here.
Yeah. So let's talk about some teams pitching. The Mets have a terrible bullpen. So I was at work the other day with Fernando. We had him as a guest for one episode. And I was like, the Mets have a bullpen day. The Mets have a bullpen day. Like, I wonder how many runs they're going to give up. And me and my uncle were talking about it. He was betting on the games. He took the Rays in this game. And
as you do.
And we're like, okay, like, it might not be, like, too terrible. Maybe they'll be able to stay in the game. So the game was, it was a tight game up until the bottom of the 8th inning when the Rays blew it open and eventually won 12-5. But it was 6-5. So it was a pretty, oh my God, bro, oh my God.
I don't care. Continue. Stinky ass.
So they had 6 pitchers pitched this game, and they gave up 12 runs in total.
Shout out to fucking Jacob Barnes. Oh no,
Oh
fucking not Jacob Barnes.
Jacob Barnes.
I thought the last one was runs. Fucking no, he had 0 strikeouts, 3 runs. He didn't even finish the inning.
Jacob Barnes didn't get a single out. He gave up 2 hits, 3 runs, and 1 walk, and got pulled.
How do you give up? Oh, never mind. That's why. Imagine you go up to pitch, right? You fucking 2 people hit off you, 3 runs in, and you didn't strike anybody out, and you got pulled.
Yeah.
I'm a better pitcher than Jacob Barnes. I'd like to say. Huh.
Yeah.
And then fucking dickhead over here, 1 strikeout, but he only gave up 2 hits, no runs. He set up Jacob Barnes. He fucking set him up.
Set him up for failure.
Yeah.
Shit, friend. So I just want to mention that the Mets need to make probably a bullpen move if they want to seriously contend for a World Series.
Speaking of some other shitty pitching.
Speaking of some other shitty pitching. So the other day on TikTok, this was before even our last episode. This was like on Monday. Last Monday, like a week ago probably. Just laying down, scrolling through, half asleep, and then I just hear the Angels team ERA, and I was like, whoa. The Angels are pretty bad at pitching this year. I wonder what the team ERA is. So I watched it. They were, at the time, 28 out of 30 in team ERA.
And now they're 30 out of 30.
28 out of 30 in team ERA behind the Tigers and Rockies at the time. Since then, they have moved into last place very, very nicely. They are 0.16 behind the Rockies in team ERA. The Angels' team ERA is 5.32.
So ERA stands for earned run average, right?
Yep.
Average, like, where do they average that out of? Five runs every what?
9 innings.
Oh, so 5. Oh, okay. So basically, they give up basically 5 a game.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, what's the lowest? 2 a game. That's a fucking
2.8.
W. Good shit, Padres. And Dodgers right in second place.
Yeah, so
That's some good shit.
this team is like...
Bad.
Like, this team is... The video said they were top 6 in hitting, like, in almost every single category. And they're dead last in pitching. This has always been the Angels' problem. They say they address it. They never do. And the Angels are currently, with their addressed pitching, 17-22, 6.5 games out of first and fourth place.
So, fucking... Who are their pitchers? They have Ohtani.
Yeah, he's probably been their best pitcher this year.
Yeah, and he's also their second best hitter.
Yeah.
Fuck, Russell Westbrook?
Yeah.
God damn.
If they didn't have him, their team ERA would probably be like
9 and 30.
Their team ERA would probably be 5.8 without him.
So that's not even I know that's a lot difference, but like it's not a lot. Actually, it is a lot.
Half a run a game?
No, that is a lot. You're right. That's a run every other
Inning.
Yeah, basically.
So basically the Angels just get rid of Trout, just blow the whole franchise up. Just
Get rid of Trout. Fucking the Angels have nothing after that.
Just move to Wyoming.
You know where they should go?
Where?
I was gonna say San Diego, but you guys already have San Diego, huh? Las Vegas. Go to fucking Las Vegas.
The A's are about to go there, maybe.
No, give it to the fucking Angels. Clippers should go to Las Vegas. Angels should go to Las Vegas. Give Las Vegas 2 teams that are root for a bowl. Root for a bowl? You can root for them, right? Like,
You can root for them.
Clippers aren't a sorry team right now. They're a sorry franchise, but they're not a sorry team. You could root for them. Angels, I guess, fucking they're
They're the best player in baseball.
They have the best
That's
player in
attractive.
baseball, but if they, I'd much rather get a Trout Vegas jersey than a Trout Angels jersey.
You don't even know how the Vegas jerseys would look.
Well, they'd probably be something like the fucking. Actually, they wouldn't. Different sports are different. The Vegas Golden Knights, capitalized on that because they're in Vegas and their colors are black and gold, and those are very Vegas colors.
Yeah.
LA is purple and gold. That's also LA colors. Dodgers aren't like blue and white aren't LA colors, but blue and white fit the Dodgers like perfectly. Those are the perfect colors with that little red numbering. Anyway, what the fuck are we talking about? Why am I?
You just went on. I don't know. I just let you go.
My bad. No, yeah, fucking Angels suck dick at pitching.
Yeah.
And so do the Mets. No, the Mets just bullpen.
Yeah. Jacob DeGrom is still putting up superhuman stats.
Because Jacob DeGrom.
.68 ERA.
So Jacob. Fuck. Jacob DeGrom is. I can't even think of a comparison. Curry? Yeah.
Basically.
Jacob DeGrom is Curry. Fucking
Essentially.
Ohtani is Westbrook. Who's Mike Trout? There's no
LeBron.
Mike Trout, no.
LeBron.
How would he be Mike Trout?
I don't know. So, Jacob DeGrom this year, 40 innings pitched, 3 runs given up,
.6
65
ERA.
strikeouts.
See, I need to get on top of the fucking, like, total stats. Because 65 strikeouts in my head means absolutely nothing.
He has 65 strikeouts in 40 innings. So that means he's averaging like a strikeout and a half
Every inning.
every inning.
Yeah, but what about Garrett Cole? That fool has 76 strikeouts.
78
So, I'm dyslexic.
in 12.2 innings.
Oh,
So,
okay. Yeah, there you go. More innings played, more strikeouts. That makes more sense.
yeah. Also, 2 more games pitched. Jacob DeGrom's on the injured list right now.
Oh, shit.
For only 10 days, though. He'll be good.
Damn, New York. They got some fucking nice-ass pitchers out there in New York.
They do. They have the 2 best pitchers in the league.
Yeah. Fucking shout out New York.
Yeah. Let's move on to NBA because I think we could go on to this for a while, and I think we want to talk about the playing games.
Okay, so let's talk about the first topic first, just because he earned it to talk about.
He got lucky. That's fine.
Imagine saying that. So Stephen Curry won his second scoring title, I believe. His first one being in 2016. But his scoring title this year, I would think is a little bit more surprising than that one. Because that one was an MVP year. This one he had MVP numbers, but not really MVP.
Tom Morant said he's MVP.
Okay, a lot of people think he's MVP. John Morant said that he deserved MVP. Did you see what else happened with John Morant and Curry? So, in this game, or before the game or something, John Morant put on his Instagram story "locked in," right? Like just a lock emoji in, locked in. And after the game, they asked Curry. They're like, "How did you feel guarding John Morant today?" Seeing as though like you don't normally guard like guards like that because like they don't put Curry on the best guard on the other team. And Curry responded, "I was locked in." So some people are saying he seen what John Morant was saying and he fucking was like, "I was locked in." You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, some people just thought like he was locked in because that's something that everybody says, that they're locked in.
I don't think Curry would care.
Yeah, I really don't think Curry gives a fuck. But at the same time, Curry is the kind of guy to like joke about it. I just for sure don't think Curry was like throwing shots. Like
No.
it wasn't one of those.
No.
But it was pretty funny. John Morant tweeted out that he deserved the MVP just because he got fucked in the last game of the
I think he
season.
made 8 straight threes.
Oh, I don't know if it was 8 straight threes,
I
but
seen something on Twitter that said something straight threes.
it might have been Warriors 8 straight threes. Bro, but something that I want to talk about, and it's not really having to do with this exactly, but see, that's so hard to say. I haven't seen chemistry between players in a while like I've seen Draymond and Curry.
What about JTA? Got extended for a multi-year deal.
Oh, I thought you were saying he had more chemistry with them. No, JTA's...
I was saying too. He has chemistry.
No, but I think Curry and Draymond might have the best chemistry that
46.
I've seen in the past few years, bro. Just because, like, when you watch them play, like, Draymond will throw a pass at Curry with Curry not looking, and then Curry will turn and the ball will be in his hands ready for a shot. Or like, just like, they just know where each other are on the court at all times. They're always ready for shit. I don't know. Like, and it's hard to say because, like, obviously we've seen tons of great pairings, like, all the time. But I think that in terms of chemistry, this is up there, bro. Curry and Draymond. But obviously the Warriors win. That secured their
10 seed. Or,
their
8
8 seed to play the Lakers in the play-in, but we'll get to that later.
9 for 22.
Yeah, there's no way he made 8 straight because that means outside of those 8, that means that he was 1.
Maybe it was 6.
I think that 6 is more accurate, and he was going off. I seen him make like 3 in a row, maybe. But shout out Curry. He won the scoring title. Just barely beat out fucking Bradley Beal.
Beal of Bradley.
And I think Bradley Beal had a more consistent season, but Curry in the past couple months has been on a tear. I remember we did that one episode where he was averaging 40 in like 9 games. That's kind of where it started, really, and he just hasn't slowed down since. Unless you count that Suns game where he shot 1 for 11 from 3.
No one's talking about that. He still won.
Yeah, it doesn't fucking matter. Or 3 for 13 before that, because the game
Oh my
before
God.
the game before that, he shot 11 for 21. So it doesn't matter. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you. Peep those.
No problem.
36, 49, 34, 37, 41, 30, 37.
And there's plenty more before that, too.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking of the playing game, unless you had something else to say.
No, wait. He won the scoring time. Oh, he won it in 15 then.
2016, I believe. 2015, probably, yeah. Wait, what is this one? Okay, because this is the 2020-2021 season. So it was the 2015-2016 season.
Okay.
That's why I thought it was 2016, because he won the MVP in 2016.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So what do we want to talk about? The playing games. I don't think we should talk about the matchups yet. I think we
Not
should talk
yet.
about
No,
I think we
not
should
yet.
talk about the
Not
playing
yet.
games though.
Not yet. We should talk about the play-ins.
Yes.
I also agree with what you just said.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, Connor. I've been saying this for weeks. You guys are gonna lose the Warriors in the playing game. I've been telling you this for
I
weeks.
don't care.
Weeks on weeks on weeks on
Okay,
weeks.
so I disagree with that. However, even if we do lose, I don't care. Because in my opinion, the Suns and Jazz are about the same level of difficulty in the playoffs. The only reason why I wouldn't want to is if the Lakers win the first playing game, we'll play the Suns and then the Nuggets. Assuming the Nuggets get past the Trailblazers, but we'll talk about matchups later. If the Lakers lose the first game and win the second game, we play the Jazz and then the Clippers. So that's
assuming that the Clippers beat the Mavericks.
assuming that the Clippers
Which
beat the
didn't happen
Mavericks,
last year.
but
You know they're playoff falters.
so Clippers beat the Mavericks last year,
Oh shit, my bad.
but it was a close series.
If yeah, you know what happened in that series. If someone didn't get thrown out, it might be a whole new series.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter. I would prefer to win the playing game, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. No, and I do think the Lakers are going to win the playing game. I think you're fucking crazy. Grizzlies are obvious.
Ever since you guys have been struggling, I've been saying that you guys are gonna lose to the Warriors in the playing
Yeah,
game.
but I don't give a fuck. Obviously, I want to say obviously, but it's not obvious at all. The Grizzlies should beat the Spurs. Should. But I can see them losing somehow.
I can see.
I can see
Popovich.
Yeah, I can
some
see Greg
shit out of his
Popovich.
ass.
Even though today they fucking lost to an Etuan Moore 3-pointer, which shouldn't have happened. But
That was today.
that was earlier today.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I could see DeMar DeRozan going off for 30 and fucking Derek White locking up. You know what I'm saying? Just something stupid. But I see the Lakers beating the Warriors, and then I see the Warriors beating the Grizzlies, even though that is close. I can see the Warriors beating the Grizzlies for that 8 seed, and then it would be Lakers, Suns, Warriors, Jazz. But you believe that Warriors are winning, so they're going to take the 7 seed, play the Suns. I'm guessing you think we're going to beat the Grizzlies, and then we're going to play the
No,
Jazz.
I think you guys will beat the Spurs.
Wow, that's bold as fuck. That you think that the Warriors and the Spurs are going to win the first
Yeah.
play-in? That's crazy. You're just wrong. And I know you don't believe that.
No,
either.
I do. I
No,
truly
you
do.
don't. Let's put money on it then.
I truly. Let's put
You
money,
don't believe
let's
that.
put money that I believe it.
No, let's put money that. Or no, because if you believe that that's gonna happen, you'll put money on it.
I will.
Okay, put money that I have the Lakers and Grizzlies winning. You have the Warriors and Spurs winning. How much you want to put on that?
$20 each game. But if one loses, then we split. So it's kind of AIDS.
Okay, let's say I put $20. Lakers and Grizzlies win. You put $20. Warriors and Spurs win. If one of the teams, if either of us get anything wrong, then it's just void.
Okay.
There you go. You're fucking crazy. But I think it's gonna be void because something stupid's gonna happen. But you're probably gonna owe me $20.
No.
Moving on to the Eastern Conference, though. I'll let you start it off because it's your team.
So the Celtics.
And I want to hear what you have to say about your 7-seed Celtics.
So the Celtics are the 7 seed. Wizards climbed out of that. What were they? 14th.
They were pretty bad. We were saying free Bradley Beal, and now I think that it's not that bad of a situation.
The Wizards pulled out an 8 seed. The Pacers are the 9, and the Hornets are the 10. So as you guys know, 7, 8, 9, 10 matchups first.
Mm-hmm. Celtics, Wizards, Pacers, Hornets.
I actually think that we're gonna lose the 7-8 game.
I do not doubt that. Just because Celtics are hurt and Wizards are on a I don't want to say they're on a tear because they're only on a 2-game win streak, but they've
They
been
just have a
performing
hot
recently.
end of the season.
Yeah. I do see the Wizards beating the Celtics.
I think that we'll actually lose the first game, and then we'll probably win the second game. And I think that the Pacers Hornets matchup, I think that the Hornets are going to win that.
I think the 10 seed beats the 9 seed this time.
Just because I think that how can I word this? I think that the young, up and coming stars of the Hornets kind of like puts energy in that team in the game. Because I feel like the Pacers they're not like a energized team. Like they're just playing basketball.
And their
Those are really
veterans,
old
their
heads.
veterans don't play like veterans either. Now, the only issue is, one, Hornets have little to no playoff experience, and they're on a 5-game losing streak. That's where they're at fault. They're going into the playoffs that they've never, or playing that they've never experienced before, and they're on a 5-game losing streak. At the same time, I still think the Hornets are going to win. I just have the Hornets winning that game.
Because if they just reset their brains, because who the fuck cares what happens on your 5-game losing streak? You're fighting for a playoff spot now.
Yeah.
That 5-game losing streak does not matter. Mm-hmm. So if they can clear their heads and just go out and play basketball, I think that team could win a game against Pacers.
Yeah. I see them beating the Pacers too. And then so the Wizards would take the 7 seed. It would then be Celtics versus Hornets. Those are our predictions, but
I think we would probably win
I
that
think
game.
the Celtics should beat the Hornets.
But our team is so bad.
But you guys are not performing very well.
36-36, baby.
You guys are performing so mediocre that you guys are literally even.
Yeah.
Which
And then no Jaylen Brown.
no Jaylen
Kinda
Brown.
tough.
Although I do think Jason Tatum can pull a fucking Hornets win out.
Who's
of the
guarding
socks.
him on the Hornets?
Let's do the math. He's gonna be the small forward?
PJ Washington?
No. So are you gonna be running out Kemba,
Smart,
Jason
Tatum.
Tatum, and then Grant?
Fuck, Grant better not start.
Grant, Tristan? Is that what you guys are running? So it would be
Not Grant.
Miles Bridges isn't even good at defense. He should be good at defense, but he's not.
Grant. Who else?
They might just throw PJ Washington on him. Yeah, fuck it. Because they're not going to want... They're going to have PJ Washington on him. They have no fucking wing depth. Because you don't want to put Miles Bridges on him. Miles Bridges is not a great defender, even though he should be. Yeah, it's probably going to be fucking...
Fournier might start.
Okay, that sounds better. Kemba, Fournier, Smart, or Kemba, Smart, Fournier, whichever way. Jason Tatum, and then fucking Tristan Thompson. That sounds way better.
Yeah, Grant Williams better not start a game. Maybe he'll be back.
Yeah, but he's not starting.
He's been starting.
They're probably going to go with the old guy in the playoffs. Tristan Thompson has a ring under his belt. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe. Yeah, I think we'll beat the Hornets. I like that matchup.
I also think you guys will beat the Hornets. So it would be the Wizards 7 seed facing the Nets first round, which is the
ideal matchup. I like that matchup. Actually.
Look, that is an ideal matchup, and I'll get into why. But that is so sad for them to work so hard just to play the Nets in the first round. But we'll get to that.
But-
Let me talk about this 8 seed first. It would be the Celtics at the 8 seed playing the Sixers. Now, let me go back to the Western Conference just for a couple seconds. I assumed it would be Lakers Suns first round, which isn't crazy entertaining. It will be entertaining because Lakers are championship competitors. Suns might be a championship competitor, and that's round 1. So that's going to be tough. And then it'll be probably Warriors Jazz, which I think Jazz are taking that just in terms of fucking full team. It's just
Series.
That's what I'm saying.
Warriors will probably take 1 or 2 games.
Now all because Curry dropped 50. Now going into the Eastern Conference, we are predicting it will be Wizards Nets as a 7-2 matchup. Now, when the season started and the Nets were shit, when the season started and the Wizards were shit, they somehow were pulling out wins against the Nets.
They were the only team that was able to beat them at that point.
Beating them. Now, that was due to a no defense Nets and a no defense Wizards.
Just shootouts.
Now, Wizards have gotten significantly better on defense since then. Nets.
Remember when they couldn't guard a parked car?
Yes. And Nets have gotten a better
Chemistry?
I don't want to say chemistry because they still aren't crazy chemists. But they are playing better together. They're meshing. They're meshing well. I have the Nets winning. I'm sure you do too. We're getting into matchups like we shouldn't, but I just think that like it's gonna be tough for the Wizards to play the Nets fucking. But one thing that I like.
That's the first round 7 games?
Yes. It used to not be, but it is.
Okay.
It used to be a 5-game series, but they changed it to 7 for more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
I think Nets in 6.
I think Nets in 5, unfortunately.
So they only win 1 game?
Yes.
They beat this team like 3 times.
Look, I know, but it's Nets, bro.
No, I understand.
They might give them 6 just so that they could like not go hard, but do you know what Wizards Nets is besides Wizards Nets?
What?
That's KD Westbrook.
That's why.
In the playoffs, though.
Yeah, with fans in the stands.
KD Westbrook playoffs is something that we've never seen before. Correct me if I'm wrong. We've never seen that before. And that's something that I can't wait to see because they say they're on good terms again, but I feel like there's going to be a Westbrook pokes the ball loose from KD, talks shit in his face, and they get another one of those headbutts that they had when it was Thunder Warriors.
Yeah.
I think we're going to get another one of those.
I like that.
Plus Bradley Beal coming off second place off a scoring title. He might drop a 40-point game because they have 0 defense.
That's why. The scores, game 1's going to be like
150 to 149.
It's
going to be some stupid
It's going to be like 138 to 134.
I think it's going to be higher than that. Game 1? Damn. Actually, no, because playoffs it slows down.
I thought that 130 was kind of high.
No, 130 is high, but I was assuming higher, but playoffs it does slow down. Another matchup that I think West has good matchups just because the teams are both like they're all competitive in the West. I think that the ones in the East are fun to watch because it's rivalries. So West has the competition, East has the rivalries because Celtics Sixers, this might be the first time that the Sixers get to beat the Celtics. Like when it matters.
They will beat us.
So the Sixers like 90% chance will beat the Celtics.
That's kind of high. I wouldn't say 90. I'd say like
I don't think you guys are beating the Sixers without Jaylen Brown.
No, I don't think we are either, but 90 is awfully high.
And I think you guys have no chance. You're lucky I didn't say 100. I think that you guys will lose in 5. Just because Jaylen Brown is the second most important piece on your team.
Yeah.
So
not 5-6.
Now it's unfortunate because I think that the Celtics Sixers are a great matchup every year, and although I do think that Celtics with Jaylen Brown are beating the Sixers, it's unfortunate that we have to see the Sixers finally beat the Celtics when the Celtics weren't ready. They weren't ready for it. But it's still a great rivalry. Joel Embiid's been getting fucked by the Celtics. He's been getting fucked by the East. So is Giannis, but We'll talk about that in the future.
Yeah, Smart Embiid is always fun to watch. They always get into it.
But
Smart's always like looking up at him.
I actually hate that the Sixers get to beat the Celtics this year because this is the year that they do it.
Yeah, it is.
Now, next year, you guys are obviously going to run it back. Sixers are still a young team. Celtics are still a young team. So you guys will run it back next year, but it is the Sixers this year, and I hate to say that.
It is.
But no, the first or not just the first round, but the play-in obviously is going to be interesting on both sides.
Yeah, because who knows? That might not even happen.
Yeah, as interesting as the play-in gets. Because the Celtics might beat the Wizards first round.
Yeah.
And then the Celtics get to play the Nets.
And we lose in 4.
And then the Wizards get to play the Sixers.
We would probably get swept by the Nets.
Yeah. You probably would.
I wouldn't watch. I swear.
I think So, yeah, I don't know why we're going on such a tangent like it wasn't a prediction of the play-in first. But the West, I do think, if everything goes well, the West will be a very competitive first round, and the East will be a very rivalry-heavy first round, which is it's just great for basketball, and it's going to be good games to watch.
Who's been their starting guard?
Who?
Nuggets.
So it's going to be Jamal Murray's out.
Campazzo been starting?
They've probably been starting Monte Morris. Hold on. Let me go to the most recent Nuggets game. Or you can go to their games right now.
No, don't go to the most recent. Go to like April 20. No, go down here. Go to like that game. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Their starting lineup is
Campazzo.
Campazzo at the 1, Will Barton at the 2, Michael Porter, Aaron Gordon. Which, see, we're packing too much into this episode. I'm not going to put any more into this episode. But I love this Nuggets roster. I've loved the Nuggets. I've always loved the Nuggets.
Jamal Murray to be healthy, though. That'll be so
Bro, Jamal Murray healthy, I think they could win the conference. I don't think they're winning the chip. But, say, the Lakers get knocked out early, they could beat the Clippers in the conference finals. Say the Clippers get knocked out early, they could give the Lakers a run type shit.
It would just be fun to watch.
It would be such a great... last year, they were so fun to watch.
I don't want to watch fucking Facundo Campazzo. Facundo?
Facundo.
Facundo.
But I think that wraps it up. Just
Yeah.
about.
So I think the playing games are on Wednesday.
Something like that. Are they
I
on
think.
here? This coming up Wednesday, which is... Usually they have more of a rest than that.
Wednesday.
Yeah,
at
but
7.
it's Wednesday because it's playing. So Lakers. That's the one thing that the Lakers hate about this. Actually, we hate a lot about this, but it's a lot less rest than we normally get. And going into the playoffs, the rest is important.
LeBron just needs it.
LeBron has been getting
old
fucking
ass.
hurt bad.
Every game he just rolls an ankle.
But like I said,
When is this game?
So we'll talk about.
Oh, these are Tuesday though. East.
East is Tuesday.
West is Wednesday.
West is Wednesday. What days do we record on?
Wednesday.
So we will have the play-in.
We'll probably have it on next to us.
7. And then, hold on, what was the other team? Grizzlies, Spurs. Theirs is at shitty-ass internet. Theirs is at 4:30.
So we'll have that game over and summarize.
Okay, yeah. We're probably... the Laker game's probably going to be on. It's probably going to be towards the end of the Laker game.
Yeah.
And hopefully we have a winner by then. But so we'll go over the playing game next time you see us, and then when are we seeing you guys next? No, not next time you see us.
Yeah.
Next time you guys see us, we'll be talking about it. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and share. Like we said, we'll see you guys on Thursday.